Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Tries a deft little ball. Header! And he couldn't finish.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Looking to play him in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Hakimi, pressing high and with purpose. And it's Casemiro. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
And this is Roberto Baggio. And Dijk clears without hesitation. And it's Henderson. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Haaland! Too close for comfort. Guardiola. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Inzaghi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola. Wolverhampton are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Great chance! Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Jordan Henderson, and there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a searching pass. Hakimi. It's Van Dijk. That has been slung wide. Guardiola. Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the shot! "30 minutes gone. Jordan Henderson. Tchouameni. Roberto Baggio. Searching pass he's played there. Hakimi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He's picked his mid-roll! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cross from Hack. Chance! He's delivered all right! And we have liftoff! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Ju! Delicious from Ju! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Piercing. piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Wolverhampton are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Substitution for Suriname, number 17, Chouameni.
Suriname
Coming on
can,
to
of course,
replace
make a
him
change
is
whenever they choose.
Number 5,
Bebeto.
Tonali.
Oh, delightful ball. Harrison deals with that comfortably. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Nice sequence of passes, this. The pressing's intense, and it's paid
There will
off.
be 1 minute added time.
Van Dijk. Zielinski. And that signals the end of the first period. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Bebeto. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Filippo Inzaghi. Hakimi, who does have an assist to his name. Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Now Howson. And it's Zielinski. Now it's Inzaghi.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Howson is the team's great visionary. And it's Azar. Jordan Henderson. Bebeto. Bebeto makes a dash for it. Can he get it through? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Hakimi. And the pass is intercepted. Well read, nice interception. Suriname do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's shifting through the gears here. Bebeto. And Bebeto! It's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Suriname cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Driven in. Good read, needed to be. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Azar. Azar going face to face with his great rival. Back where it came from. Now it's Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Haaland.
Suriname may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity. Suriname really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nuno Mendes. That has not gone well. Juke. And it's Azar. Into the last quarter of an hour. He's got away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Roberto Baggio. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Haaland! So close to drawing level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Van Dijk. Hakimi. And Guardiola. Suriname are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Now it's Azar. Zielinski. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Haaland. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He has found the way through. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. And right near the end, we have parity. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Guardiola. This is it then, now or never. This is a promising build-up.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And there goes the final whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these
Hello,
two sides
everybody,
get ready
and
to lock
welcome to
horns.
today's
This
match.
is football at its
Suriname
finest.
against Nigeria.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does, the perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
That's tidy. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
De Rossi. Now Yaya Toure. Hazard. Silvestre. Nesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Baggio. And here's Cruyff. He's played it back. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Thiago. De Rossi knocks it out wide. Can he get on the end of this? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bebeto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Bebeto. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Cruyff. Passing nice and neat.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Cruyff. Bebeto.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Hullet. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Can he finish? They've scored! And Nigeria are ahead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 23 minutes is
Nigeria
number 22.
have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And this is Hullet. Great ball, and the shot! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
And he's running through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Hullet. Nice sequence of passes, this. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And that has put paid to that. Hullet. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, super. And Yaya Toure! Oh, good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Number 42.
Nigeria are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Hazard. Hazard has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely shaped ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Haaland. Roberto Baggio. Alexander-Arnold. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Cruyff. Yaya Toure. And it's Azar. Half-time getting close now. Looking tidy in possession here. Tonali. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Haaland. He's a sharp little ball here. Haaland! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Cruyff. Driving on and making good... It's Azar! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A case now
There
of
will be 1
complete
minute
control.
added time.
Yaya Toure, Cruyff, Yaya Toure, he's found a way through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He'll try from distance. Loose ball, oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he certainly was.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Those of you making their way home on
So
public
that was the first
transportation
half,
today,
and
please
we will be
watch the
back
screen
with the
for
second
train
half
departure
shortly.
times from all local major stations.
The second period is underway. Suriname not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Thiago will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's lost. Cruyff! Johan Cruyff, unequalled in the history of our beautiful game. That is a gem, an absolute gem. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Nigeria are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Not where it came from. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, shooting chance! Nuno Mendes.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And this is Cruyff. Real chance! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Nigeria are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's Azar! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nigeria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Roll, charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's having a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
No way through there. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. De Rossi can see things, others decent chance! In he goes again! And that's a good finish. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's Bebeto. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nesta. Hazard. Now it's Cruyff. Looking to play him in. Bullet! He's put his foot right through that one.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Hazard. And it's Thiago. Hazard, a player who needs no introduction. Tonali. Somewhat off target. Silvesh. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Hazard. To De Rossi. Howson gets across to intercept that. Roberto Baggio. Threads one in, and the counter is on. Cruyff, and this is Paulette, aims beyond the defence.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Just too much on that. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution for Suriname, number 21.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
It's pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players. So a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
And it's Totti. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that pass isn't the best. De Rossi. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Totti. He won't be happy with that one. Nuno Mendes.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation.
Chance! And that's a sharp finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And in a trice. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Suriname have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
Hello,
hours, it
everybody,
might not
and
feel
welcome
like that.
to today's match.
The stadium is full of
Suriname
noise and energy. This
against
certainly
Boca
matters.
Juniors.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. And he was alert to it. Ferran Torres! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ferran Torres is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Tonali. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post! There it is! Joelinton duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Number 23, Joelinton.
So a breakthrough already.
Joelinton.
And he has slightly undercut that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Raul. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's fabulous. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Joelinton, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's intervened well there, looking for the run. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That ball looks a good one. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And this is Bebeto. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Takes a shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Boca Juniors have reclaimed it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's cause for mild irritation. Khan. Goes for the shot! And a neat finish! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
That's just really poor from a defensive standpoint. A very soft goal if you look at it. Everyone was busy doing the wrong thing. Someone's really got to be picking him up when he's in that position.
Suriname are doing very nicely, thank you. And it's been given away. Now it's Raul. And this is Bebeto. Now he's running away. Oh, and Bebeto! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Wonderful play, though, the way the players moved the ball, how they created that opportunity as a team.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, that's been intercepted. Floated through. Now he's off and running. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And it's a great chance! Goal! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, what a ball! Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. In with the challenge, Vinicius Junior, and he welcomes it in. Akanji cuts out the pass. Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that. And this is Raul. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Chouameni. Oh, red, nice interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And how did he not make it fall?
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Suriname with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good play! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And now he has, and that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome to
pitch are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute now.
Suriname against Tanzania.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the midfielder, Ryan Gravenberch, is just very kosher, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility. And, of course, vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Rijkaard. Now Seedorf. Seedorf thinks about the shot. And it's Van Dijk. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tanzania have it back and can go again. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Tanucci. Jordan Henderson. First quarter of an hour gone. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? Now the ball in. And he's opted for the long pass. Thuram cuts out the pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Raul. And it's Baggio. Tries to play it through. Strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Luis Suarez looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Best. Now it's Hullet. And this is Luis Suarez. So we're still where we started right now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the counter is on. Gravenberch. Tanzania are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Rijkaard. Now it's Hullet. Linton. Roberto Baggio. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. Tonali. Best. And it's Seedorf. And they're quick to get it back. Roberto Baggio. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nuno Mendes. well played, well sorted out. Panucci. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Played into space.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Tonali. Gravenberg. And it's Gullit. Henderson wins the duel this time. And this is Raul. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that's a dangerous ball. Tries one from range. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the
very
area
little to
around the
report.
stadium is strictly
Nothing
forbidden.
indeed in terms of
Please
goals
use
scored.
parking provided
After
by
all
the
that
club or
probing
any other
and
paid
testing the
parking
waters,
facilities in
here's
the area.
hoping for a more open second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And here is the first touch of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Linton.
Tanzania couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Tanzania clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's cut it out. Tonali. Well, they could break here. That's beautifully weighted. Here's Suarez. Ambitious ball here. Nice interception, well timed. Tonali. Roberto. And there's his chance to lead the counter. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Probing pass. A sharp pass. Roberto looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
It's Raul! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
And it's Baggio. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's being urged to shoot. Gullit with a beautifully timed run.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
That's a cute ball. Somewhat off target. Looking for the run. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank.
Substitution in progress.
Tanzania can make their change now with a break in play. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Nice-looking ball. Has to go back here. He'll try from distance! A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That's really well cleared. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Turan. Rijkaard. Seedorf.
Tanzania clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And this is Raul. And he can thump it away.
Substitutions taking place.
And the pass is intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. That pass just... Oh, terrible! He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Spread neatly. Oh, it's not gone well. Owen is onto it in a flash. Makaleli can see things others simply cannot. Jordan Henderson. And this is Raul. Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Two added minutes has been
This time,
indicated.
surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort...